So, welcome back guys, welcome back. As we have, yeah, follow and subscribe. So, as you can see here, we're going to do an unboxing, but it's an unbagging. So, watch this, right? He's ready. Voila! It's like that guy said, and he went, oh, I feel like power between my legs. So that there is one N43 2-litre BMW engine, which is bolted into that crane. So we have all the lovely juice for it, got all the lovely BMW power coolant. It should be blue. We'll have a look and see what's in it. I don't think it is, to be honest with you. It should be blue. So you can see there, it's got a new Wasser pump on it. A new Wasser pump for pumping its Wasser. It's coolant. Also a new, I think this is a thermostat housing. Some lovely German reading there about propulsion, original BMW.
Where did it come from, Germany?
Come from Germany, yes, come from Germany. So it's a genuine BMW engine, it's not a reconditioned engine, it is a brand new BMW engine. So you can see there, it even comes with a new thermostat. All we need to swap onto it is the fuel pump, injectors and the coils. Both manifolds, alright, there you go, so you can see where those gaskets are for as well. So there's these big rings in there, that's some for my thing, right? There's those big rings there for the exhaust manifold as well. So everything's BMW, everything's genuine. It's even genuine BMW oil, which is in back order, that oil actually. So it is on back order, that BMW long life oil, that hence the litre packs, so there'll be quite a few of them in there. So we just need to check it's got a new filter in it. We hope it does, but it should have. So we'll cover it all back up just to keep the dust out it. It's even got new Vanos solenoids, camshaft sensors, Vanos solenoids, new pulley, absolutely everything's on it, absolutely everything. So the only thing we need to do now, remove that one, have a look at the clutch on it, have a flywheel, swap that onto this engine and refit this new one. So thanks for watching, hit the heart, hit the follow and have a great day. Right. There's a joke man not sat on that, but it's an LUK. It's got BMW on it, so I believe it is a Joe Mass. Yep. A Joe Mass on the petrol ones now as well, some of them. Right. So see all crap that's in there. Never good. We got no engine, Ted. Right, welcome back, welcome back. That one's just pretty much ready to go in the crate. I don't think there's anything else we need off it. I think we've got everything. So as you can see, it's lucky I spotted it actually. There's no pilot bearing in there, so I've fitted it now. There is a new one in there. Obviously you can't see because of the thing, but once we get this off. So I thought this was the wrong clutch. On the box, come in as per usual these days, you get the little QR code to scan. So basically just tighten it all up, I think, line it all up. There doesn't seem to be any
special tools on aligning it, and I think that's going to do the job there. So we've got new bolts, new BMW bolts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, all good there. So we'll get this all up and bolted up nice and tight. Flywheel's all topped up with new bolts as well. That's the old bolts for the flywheel there. So that was the old ones. So and that's still clutch. It's not bad. It's I mean, we went to all this trouble to take the engine out of it. So there's the rivets there, you know, and you can see those ones. But it has been well used. So and you can see it's exactly what came off. So you can see, yeah, it's been slipping on there as well. So I mean, not slipping that the car won't drive. You do get some slipping, some clutches as a friction material, but so this should save them money in the long run. It's not like too bad to get that out of there. Obviously, you'd probably need, yeah, you'd probably need all the heat shield and exhaust maybe out the road to get, you know, the prop out the road, so as you can actually move the gearbox back. But it doesn't look that difficult, to be honest with you. It doesn't look that difficult. So I'm quite impressed with all the stuff that BMW given us with it. So all the new bolts, the new pilot bearing for the flywheel as well. You know, often these things get overlooked, but the guys there at Harry Fairburn did a great job. So they knew everything that we were going to need for it, so that's good. Obviously we've got all the coolant. You can see we put the new thermostat housing on it. So the water pump was already bolted onto it. We just put this pipe for the other one, and this pipe as well. I don't think we've dented that. I think that's just how it is. It looks too good a dent. And plus, if we had dented that, that would have been broken. That is new, to be honest with you. We did swap that for the only thing we've reused is the bolts that come in that box there. So, so come in the box. I don't know if it gives you a part number, if it's just been a box. So there you go, there's another box for the bin. So right, made in Germany, 2450323. It's a 2-litre BMW. A couple of little QR codes. There's bolts I've swapped out over it as well. So you can get a new crankshaft pulley as well. So, and we'll need to put the tensioner on as well. Obviously all the bits. So all that needs to be off, to be honest with you, to get the starter motor. So all that goes when it's in the car. So, and I kind of thought that anyway. That's why I stripped it off in the car, the inlet manifold and stuff like that. So the only thing we've put in it is the injectors. So, and it's even got new spark plugs in there. There's new plugs down there as well, so that's happy days. So really, once we get this in, it's just exhaust, and I do have a broken stud actually. To be honest with you, I didn't think I turned the ratchet and it broken. So in there, broken stud. So I'm gonna get that out and we'll just nut and bolt it. So you can see all the bits. They have active engine mounts as well. They've got vacuum control on them. So where is it? This one. Goes to each engine mounting, and it goes on to the inlet manifold as well, obviously drawing the vacuum from there. So nearly there, getting there guys, we really are. And we need to get this one finished so we can get back onto this bloody van. So it never rains but it pours, doesn't it? So thanks for watching. Hit the thumbs up, hit the subscribe button if you can, if you like this stuff. Then please just give us a little subscribe. It's all free guys, for you guys, and have a great day. Right, so I thought it was the wrong clutch. It's not. Identical to what it came out the factory with. So you can see it in there, we've got a new bearing in there, and it looks all pretty central. So the procedure is, according to the QR code thing that was on the box, bolt it all up, tighten it up. I think it says to 8 Newton meters or something like that. Remove this. You can see it's got that big Allen key bit on it. So that was in there, kind of preloading it. It was kind of preloaded, so then we've obviously taken it back off, taken that off, and then rechecked, and it looks all good. So we'll now get it torqued up to the correct torque setting, and then really all we've got left to do now, put the dowels in and put the fork on. Actually, definitely remember put the fork on, fork and new bearing into that old box. We'll get that one off. So so nearly there. Thanks for watching. New bearings on there. We'll get all this a good old clean up. It's all dusty in there. Only you bet you don't get the sleeve, but it's external anyway. I've seen those pipes rot out on them. So we'll get all that to clean up. We'll get it all put in, and then it's time for engine in. It's going to be going in there. Thank God. Get my ramp back. I love this ramp, and I've missed it. Welcome back. It's in. It's very late. I have no idea what time it was. It took a wee bit longer than I thought it would. Kind of sits like that. See, to be honest with you, that tool they had, or that crate, it's probably at the perfect angle, but you would not get the gearbox on, obviously, with that thing, that green crate that came in, and where the level is on it. So I've got this SGS, right? So if we could have mounted it that way, which is very difficult on this small engine, we want to rotate the engine that way. So we wanted it to go anti-clockwise, about a quarter of a turn. So I've got a load of jacks, load of axle stands, levers. This just wasn't working. I just couldn't get the angle. I don't know what BMW use. They've probably got a special tool. They've probably got a special tool for it, to be honest with you. But it's in, and don't just. I have seen this happen before, you know. Even though the bolts get in the gearbox, right? Don't just send it. I've seen people do this before, you know. They go, "That's lined up, mate. Ugga dugga, gudda 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 gudda." Yep, ugga dugga. Technical term for that, it means torqued to spec. However, if you've not got the gearbox lined up, obviously you've seen we had the technical bulletin, because the clutch obviously looked different to what was in it, but obviously it's a tool they've had in it for preloading it. So obviously we've removed that, looked at the instructions on the box, and then fitted the clutch, just followed the instructions. So I was pretty confident that it was all lined up correctly, and that it was just the angle of the engine. So rather than the engine sit like that, it sits away around like that. So I'll show you what I mean. So you can see, rather than she being straight, she be like that. So, but it's all in. So tomorrow, and the brace is back on again, and we really need the brace, to be honest with you, because we've got a 645 CI there. I'm going to buy another one of these, to be honest with you. I just, everything's an engine, and the Isuzu's got a turbo fault. I believe I've actually fixed the turbo fault on it. I'm just waiting, well, I've freed off the turbo, I'm waiting on the solenoid coming for it now. However, yeah, all engines, man, so I might need to get another one of these braces, to be honest with you. They're not that expensive. They're not that expensive, and they are really, really handy. So, we're going to go home now, because we've no idea what time it is. It's obviously late. I've got tools everywhere, so in the morning when I come in, obviously they're all over the table, they're all there, but it's getting a bit messy, a bit chaotic, so we don't want that. We don't want that, man. So we're going to come back in the morning now, and we'll get the rest of that done. So aye, thank God for that. That was the only struggle. That's taken me a hell of a lot longer than I thought it would, to be honest with you. But she's in. So thanks for watching. Hit a like, hit the thumbs up, hit subscribe, like, tag, share and follow, all that jazz, and have a great day. Thank you for watching. So welcome back channel, guys. Got all that in, starter motor in, EGR to inlets in. Just need to tighten this up. I was trying to figure that out. So obviously it's got a bracket there for the wire, and I believe there's a bit on the back of the there's a wee clip that actually transferred it for the old engine onto the vacuum pump there. So, and then that'll direct that round to here better, I think. So yeah, probably like that, but we'll figure that all out. We'll figure all that out. So we'll get this manifold. See here, we've got the 4 new gaskets for the thing. We've already did the manifold on that side. The exhaust manifold's been put on. So we'll get these old gaskets out, and we'll get these old gaskets changed for these new ones. So they're still quite soft. Unusual for BMW, to be honest with you. Normally the gaskets all turn to plastic on the BMs. Not sure why they do that. So, but they're still nice and soft. But we're here anyway, so might as well change them. You know, so it's all new. One thing we need to check is the filter. We'll prime all the filter on it as well. I'm not sure if BMW run these engines. We'll have to test them. So I'm not sure. So we'll go with this and clean it. Just be careful when you're doing this, don't damage the housing that's going in. You need to buy a new manifold if you damaged it. So we'll get all that clean out. Take this big lump away. Right, here's the brake cleaner bottle here. All clean. This over here. Put a new seals in. Just be careful pushing them in, there is little ribs that hold them tight. Just take the time, don't damage them. Right, so that's those bits all tightened up, so we'll put this to the side just now, and we'll get this all figured out and get this all plumbed back in. There's a little mounting that fell off it as well, which is on that ramp leg over there, so we'll need to put that back in and get that all sorted as well. So thanks for watching, guys. If you haven't already, hit the like and subscribe. It's all free for you guys. So see, we've got the aircon pump on, we've got the alternator to put on, the manifold, and we're not far away. We are far away, and then it'll be all the subframe and all that crap there as well. So, but we're not far away, and it is getting there, so happy days on that front. Again, 4 new gaskets on that side, everything's absolutely new spark plugs, everything. So, we'll be back. So welcome back guys, welcome back. We're not far away now, not far away now. I just noticed, I was just giving the old fuel pump a clean up, make sure everything, and I knew we had one little bit back in a bag, so, and it's this little bit here, as you can see, that goes in there to drive the to drive the fuel pump. So you can see it goes onto the camshaft, and there's a little locator there, so it can really only go one way. I have put a bit of lube on it. As we know, everything's better with lube, plenty of lube on it. And when you looked in the old engine, you really didn't even know that was there. You see how it pushes down. That's that down onto the cam, and that will operate the high pressure fuel pump, which is on the table there. So that will operate that high pressure fuel pump, which we've given a little clean up. And it's got a new gasket on there. So it's got a new gasket on the thing already, so that goes in to there like so. And obviously there will be a bit of a, obviously we've no engine mountings on the bottom, so just be careful there. Sorry, we're getting there, getting there. Not far away now, not far away on it. Ah, come back! It's yourself, it's me. So, we really aren't too far away on it. Hopefully the GoPro sit there now. So we get these bolts in, into here. We'll get all the coils in. Just be careful tightening this down as well, a wee bit at a time. I'll step it down, won't go crazy. It did take me a wee while to figure out the vacuum booster hose now for the brake booster, because it's been off it for a while, that bit. So I'm trying to fathom how it went. I've figured it out now. It's because we've obviously got, basically the car came in, we take all the your cabin filters off, so that we can get into the plugs on it. So that's been off for a long time, so I couldn't really remember how that vacuum hose went, but no matter, figured it out. So take a wee bit extra time sometimes. No, I'm not a BMW technician. If I'd worked in BMW, a million of these, you'd probably know, wouldn't you, if you'd done a million. If it's a Mitsubishi L200, which is the only one that really breaks, to be honest with you, the Series 4 L200, the rest are absolutely no issues, just that Series 4. You know, I could probably build that in my shot, but this is the first one, so we just take our time. Just take our time, man. No point in rushing things. No point in rushing things and breaking anything. So I'll just nicey snug it in behind. Didn't really seem like there was any other way that could go. I had a wee locator on it, so I just checked it against old engine. But I wonder how many people spout these engines up and missed that. That's no starting, no fuel pressure. Ugh. So I wonder how many people, because BMW obviously, I didn't ask for the engine, I asked for price on crank shells and main shells and chains and guides, tensioners, all that kind of stuff. And obviously they had the registration. They came back to me and said, you know, BMW is going to offer you an exchange engine if you want it. It's a good history on it, it'll be a good deal. So we did. Aye, we did, so I'm glad the customer did, because it's now right. You know, shouldn't really be any question marks over this engine. It should be a good one. It should be good to go. So we've got coils in here now. Coils in. You can see which one had been in the back. That's the one that always gets the vat up. So I think we can actually see what way the plugs go on this. I think it kind of looks like that one would go in there, but looks it that way. Right. And that one that way as well. Right, so that one in there as well. And that one into there as well. and they're all snugged down. So obviously a load of this I think attaches onto the, what do you call that bloody thing? I think a load of it, yeah, that attaches onto that rocker cover there with a big tongue. Danger, danger, high voltage when we touch, when we kiss. So bit of danger, high voltage symbol there, never good. So and these should kind of lock in. That's obviously for that injector there. So we've got that injector wire in. It's in. We've got a little earth there actually as well. It's coming out of that coil. So and that it's just onto that stud. Can only be 8. And only to check the boxes of bits and see where those have went to. Those wee nuts. Yeah, that's on correct. It's pulled it in tight. Next injector. And then we'll have a load of, well, obviously all this wiring. That'll go to there for that high pressure fuel pump. That'll be the one for the high pressure fuel pump that we'll leave just now. And we shall get, I think what we'll do is we'll find these studs. Nuts for those studs anyway, sorry. Right, so injectors are in, plugged in anyway. Let's see my boxes of stuff. Right, we'll find these nuts, come back, let's see how we're getting on there. But aye, it's getting there guys, getting there. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe guys, you know you want it. BMW time, BMW, torches ran out, big batteries up there on the snap on charge. So, aye, all in, plumbed. We'll just get one, I'll go and grab another torch actually because it went, the whole went flat. So I'll grab this crap one. See if it's got any charge. It's got a bit of charge. So piped in there, it's got to go behind that kind of brace, that strengthening brace there. So we'll need to reroute that. The subframe's all on it as you can see. I do need to hook up the steering shaft up there. So I'll need to have a replay a bit with that. And as you can see, the injectors and all that are in. None of that's tight now. None of these are tightened up at the minute. And we will disconnect the coil. Well, we'll look at the procedure and see for the startup procedure. There will be a procedure for starting it. And now we can take the big brace off it. And we can get it onto that other bimmer down there. That's 645, which is hiding. It's in there. So it's underneath the BMW Mini, which is crap. So this one is not crap. This one should be back to the ultimate driving machine again. Huh? You better work down there. That's the first time I've spotted that, and I think it's possibly just been spotted because you can see the heat shields come adrift. So that's a wee bit sad. That's made me a wee bit sad. That made me a wee bit sad because the car's really clean. The car's really good condition. So that brace can come off tomorrow and get all its suspension arms hooked up, tractor ends hooked back up, get its 2 wheels on it. We've got all the juice on it, all the power of the, what's it called, what they calling that stuff? Let's see, what's they calling this stuff? BMW Group, I thought there was a name for it. Twin power turbo. So we'll get some of that twin turbo juice in it for this M Performance vehicle. And we'll get the battery charged up overnight as well, just because we've got a full burner battery. with no issues there. So thanks for watching. We're nearly there with this one. We're nearly there with the brand new engine in this one. Hopefully we'll have a wee tune out it tomorrow. And then, like I said, we'll get right onto that BM, the 645 CI. It should have been done, but obviously that bar, that's held up production, to be honest with you, on that one anyway, on the 645. And we did have to wait on a new clutch coming for this as well. It was just... The clutch was okay. It was okay. It would have probably done another wee while, but you know, we're going to all that trouble replacing the engine, but as well as just replacing the clutch. Now there is a dual mass flywheel on there. That seemed absolutely perfect to me. Now there probably is a measurement. I'm just going to judge on my experience that I didn't see any issues with it. We just cleaned it up as best we could and bolted the new clutch on it. And there is a special procedure if you do get the clutch for this one, Series N43. I highly recommend that you get the wee QR code that's in the box and, you know, do it properly. It doesn't look like a very difficult gearbox to get out the car, but when I do all that, man, then do it again. So do it right, you won't do it twice. So thanks for watching. Hit the thumbs up, hit the subscribe. Hi guys, welcome back. So obviously you've seen yesterday, and the subframe's back on, steering rack's back on, everything seems to be plumbed. I've got a coolant hose there to fix. Need to reboot that, that's in the wrong place. So that's obviously got to go around the other side of the subframe. So, however, it is 2 PM roughly in Scotland. I've not worked on any other vehicle today. What I've been doing today is trying to get this steering shaft back on. There is a groove on it. I don't know if I can see it, but I basically put a wee paint mark on there, just so that I knew I was all lined up. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I have no idea what was causing it. Even the shaft obviously can move inside. It's meant to move in case of an impact, a crash. So I was pushing that back in, so I thought, right, we'll jam it in there somehow. Obviously we don't want to damage it, so take the cover off it, and I just jammed it with a bit of wood. It's fallen out now, but you can see what it was doing. So a big 25mm Nielsen spanner and a bit of wood, and I was just jamming it. I mean, it's just a floating kind of shaft. Telescopic shaft, collapsible shaft, whatever we're calling it these days. So I've managed to get it in down there. I even tried moving it down the bottom. I've slackened the subframe off. Honestly guys, honestly, I have been at, it's 2 o'clock, I've been at this all day, just this one bit. So I've just really got to just fill it with oil now. You know, I was hoping all I was going to be doing the day with this is put that shaft on, put the bolt on it, tighten it all up. I've put the suspension arms on already. I'm not tightened them, we will tighten them once we get the weight on the vehicle. We'll just give them a little nip, we'll let the weight settle on it, and then we'll tighten the suspension arm bolts up. And I'll probably all need to go for an alignment anyway, to be honest with you. It'll be fine, but best practice probably to have it aligned. As all had the subframe off it, all the suspension arms, everything. So I was just hoping today, it would be a case of putting that steering shaft on, getting all the lovely BMW juice in it, getting the tail on it, and getting it fired over. I even tried to take the bolt out of there, so I will let the hose move for there. So that's obviously, so I was fighting that out of there. So we'll put the subframe back in, and obviously that's got a, you can only put that on one way there. So at least we're on the top now, man. So now we just need to fight this bit, and you can see I've lowered the subframe again. We've got our engine mounting bolts in, just need to tighten them up, and run all our vacuum pipes for active engine mountings. So it's been a bit of a battle this morning. Just one bloody bolt, man, one steering shaft just would not go. So, and every time you open the bonnet up, a bit of fuel's coming out, man, so my head's bouncing. So if you liking the video, if you subscribe, you know you want to. Quality bimmers, we got 2 in, so we really need this off-this ramp now. We really need that support brace to get on with that 645 steering rack. So another steering rack and a BM, which we've been fighting with us all day, so god. So thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned, progress report coming soon. Right guys, welcome back again. So there we have it, there's my big torch, there's my power of the snap-on sun. That's it, power of the snap-on sun. Very good. So, obviously, you seen we had to fight the steering shaft. Eventually we got it, just a little tappy, lots of cleaning. No idea, it just went. Had to take it off down at the rack, down there. So we need to tighten up that bolt, tighten up the bolt down there. We need to retorque the suspension arms once we get the weight on it fully settled. And obviously we've got a vacuum pipe from here to here, to there, over to there, blah blah. Obviously there's a load more bits going here, you don't see half of this. We need to bleed up the fuel, well, I've already bled the fuel system, to be honest with you. Just be opening the door and opening the door and opening the door. The ignition's obviously going. I should have pulled a fuse or something, to be honest. No matter, but so basically oil in it, coolant in it, all the pipes are in it. This is now ran in its right place. We had that wrong, so we fixed that. Like I said, there is a load of bits still to go in it. Get the coolant in it, and we'll take it for there. That bolt is for in there for the big strut brace that goes across, strengthener, and then I've got all that to put back on. Strut braces and strengtheners underneath. Because it's a convertible, we've got some strengtheners on them. So, yep, and I've obviously put the tensioner on upside down or something because it's no right. So we'll fix that. So nearly there, nearly there. Sorry, I've just been looking at my torch for a while there. Sorry, nearly there, getting there, guys. And we'll definitely have a tune out this one tomorrow. Thanks for watching, guys. Again, hit the like, hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you all again soon. Have a great day.